Welcome everyone to a new series of Games Lost to the Ages. I'm Blitz, your host from Manasine. It's great to have you with us, as always. This time around, we're going to be playing Warsong for the Sega Genesis. And actually, this is the first time that I'm using an emulator to do a Games Lost to the Ages, because I don't have a physical copy of this game. Nor actually do I have a Sega system, for that matter. But I heard about this game last year from a friend who recommended it to me because I like turn-based tactics games. And I gave it a play and I thought it was really good. Decided I would kick off 2020 by recording this game. So I'm going to go ahead and make a new game and we're going to jump right into it. Alright, so the main distinguishing quality of this game from other tactics games is that while you do have named hero characters, they also lead battalions of soldiers. So you kind of have a mix of heroes and regular soldiers. Now for this first mission, I'm not actually going to use any soldiers because this is just kind of like an introductory level, and it's not really worth doing any fighting in it. You'll see why. So here is like the mini map. You decide where you want to set up your characters, which fortunately you don't actually get to survey the whole map. Not that I'm aware of anyway for this one while you're setting it up, so you might actually have to reset if you didn't like how things were set up. So this is a high fantasy setting, and this little blinking range that you see here is the character's command range. The command range determines, the range in which he applies bonuses to the troops under his command. And so you'll see, like, here we got, allied troops. I don't actually control these. Got enemies. Include lizard men, regular soldiers, lords, dark elf archers, mermen. Interesting little mix. And yeah, that's all there is for me to do in my phase. You'll get to see a little bit of fighting here. The main thing you want to look out for is your attack rating versus the enemy's defense rating, and then you also want to look at their attack rating against your defense, because that'll give you an idea of how the battle will play out. And there's also an attack order where archers get to strike first, even when defending, which can make them really obnoxious to fight against. Yes, that can happen sometimes. Generally, attacking commanders with generic units doesn't end too well, unless they're weakened. But when they're at full strength, usually not a good idea. AoE spells are very powerful in this game too. But definitely see that a lot of use will be made of them later on. And as you saw there, injured units standing next to their commander will heal for 3 at the start of their turn. I always found it weird that this game lets ground-based units go in the water, but hey, that's how they wanted to design the game, so. That can happen sometimes too. Both sides get totally wiped out. Yes, that's good advice, because there is, in fact, permadeath for hero units, including ones you haven't recruited yet that are AI controlled. For that reason, I will be excusing myself from this scenario now. I don't want to risk someone like Sabra falling in the fight. So, to clear this scenario, just simply move Garrett up to the top somewhere. That's it. We actually get some killing score from those enemies that fell. This, and I'm just going to jump straight into scenario 2 since that was really quick. Alright, for this case, I am going to recruit soldiers. For Garrett, I'm going to recruit as many as I can. Baldarov and his troops do not gain experience points, they're maxed out. So, I'm going to do like a half-size squad for him. I know, I'm really inconsistent with what I call them. I call them squads, I call them battalions, I call them brigades. Sorry about that. It's just whatever term comes to my mind at the moment. Take Garrett's first step into combat. Brain definitely plays a big role in the game, so I want to keep that in mind when positioning troops. Always try to keep them in command range if you possibly can. Otherwise they'll be very, they can still fight and gain experience, but they'll be very vulnerable to enemy attacks. Because they won't be getting their commander bonus. This guy's team is going to absolutely cream these guys. Because we're using an attack of 21 against 14. Yeah. And he's giving them a defense rating of 24. Boom. Now, if you defeat a commander unit, it destroys the entire battalion. So, generally you want to actually avoid doing that because you don't get experience points for the units that are destroyed automatically as a result of that. But if you're like really in a jam, or in this case you're using a character that isn't going to be getting experience points anyway, it doesn't really matter. You gotta do what you need to do to survive, because like I said, with permadeath, you don't want to take any chances. You'll notice the AI moves in a particular pattern. They usually try to set up a diamond shape around their units when they're moving. And actually, you can have your units be auto-moved by the AI as well to speed up things, but they'll move according to the same pattern, that kind of diamond shape. The reason why I set my Ander up to full health, even though he was only slightly damaged, is because he's going to have to fight that shaman. It's like I said, it's generally a very bad idea to attack enemy commanders, even early in the game, generic units. It just does not go over very well. Now, I want to keep these units right where they're at, so I'm going to change his command type to manual, so then it just simply keeps them right where they're at. And I'm going to set it to defense so that they just huddle up around them. And then phase and auto move. Huddle the injured guy with him. Whatever. Alright, I'm just going to go make a quick little save state here, in case things don't really go my way. And, yeah. This could be the game right here. Alright, not too bad. Alright, now that he's weakened, I can try to have my generic troops take a shot at him. Yeah, generally speaking, commanders are going to do generic units the amount of damage equal to their health. Oh, and I accidentally pressed the wrong button. That's funny. Alright, hopefully we can get the kill shot. I guess not. I guess they could sometimes do a little bit more damage. Alright, so let's definitely huddle up. I want to be able to move a bit as far as I can. Let this guy kind of trail behind a little bit. Thank you. Alright, now, like I said, I make a lot of save states when I play these kind of games because I don't want to, like, totally have to reset. So, I'll take a quick look here. Okay. Got it. Alright, I'll try to use the keyboard shortcut so I don't have to pause the game. No. gonna try and use while they're off as a babysitter. I don't really want him to soak up any of the experience points that Garrett could be getting. We're staying alive. Alright, nice. Avoided the hit. Alright. Oh, but he's still gonna. There's still one more enemy that can attack. Alright, not terrible. I like that command. That's right. That's a defense of 15. Attack of 21. See how this goes. Alright, yeah, that's pretty good. I like that. Forcing him to have to treat on himself. Can't treat but yourself. Let Garrett do the honors. Nice early levels, I like it. there's no enemies in range, you can move guys out of hand range if you want to. I just, out of good practice, generally keep them in unless there's like a really good like tactical reason. I'm trying to do like some strategic redeployment of my units or something. Second. Yeah, you only get left. Alright. they even get through that mountain pass? I guess they can. Take them a really long time, though. Thanks for that. Pretty random, but... Oh, it was not pretty random. I see what just happened. Okay. Extra troop showed up. Neat geek. Go fight some barbarians. down a little bit. Maybe we'll try to chip them down and see what happens. Just to be safe, let's go ahead and finish off this unit for sure. Alright, that should be good for Garrett attacking him now. It's getting dangerous close to the civilians. Looks like it. We'll deal with them fairly. Whatever, dude. Been pretty good haul for experience points for Garrett. Definitely I'm pleased with how much he's gotten in this scenario. It's gotta like move the cursor all the way over. It can talk. Oh boy. Oh man. I have to say, they can talk really far. Hey! You over there! What? I can't hear you! Come a little closer! Alright. And that's gonna do it. So that was chapters 1 and 2. Thank you for watching. I'm Blitz from Madnesscene. And signing off for this episode. Have yourself a fine day.